This is run by a guy called Ahmed. Pretty sure this is a glitchless run. The level of Tomb of Tihocan. I mean, this is one, in my opinion, is one of the more linear, sort of stale levels, but I'm curious to see the kind of optimizations on a glitchless run that can be used. So he's obviously on modern controls here. You can tell by the way the camera moves. Quick run jump. Ignores the crocodile there. See what kind of platforming. Nice. Yeah, perfect distance from the ledge there. Strange he shimmies straight to the left. What's this? Wow. That's pretty insane. Actually doesn't even flood the area. Uses a setup there. Doesn't have to pull the lever. Wow, I didn't know that was possible. Doesn't flood the area. That's cool. That's really interesting. I wonder if that has skipped any of the triggers. Really nice setup there. Yeah, this jump's harder than it looks. Uses the dive. Perfect jumps, perfect landings. Well rehearsed. Avoids the pendulum. Nice. I've never actually been able to manage to do that jump. You can do that on classic controls, but I think it requires a much harder setup. Obviously on modern controls you can turn easier in the air, so that jump is easier, but it is still possible on the classic controls, believe it or not. Let's see if he kills the lion. Okay, ignores that. Did he use a push from the gorilla there to gain some distance? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he used the gorilla there. If that's possible normally, I don't know. I mean, so far, there really is nothing you could do quicker. It's almost a perfect run so far. Nice. Leaves the medipack. He's going to ignore that bottom left pressure pad. There is no reason to put the block on there if you are trying to speedrun. It has no keys or anything like that to actually help you progress through the level. It just has some pickups in the room that pressure pad opens. Wow. That's actually really smart. Just opens it and continues. Oh, maybe not. So only pulls the block one additional tile and then picks up the key. That must be the quickest way, the best optimization. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really smart optimization there. Second key up above. That was close. Gorilla got in a little bit of a way there. Did stumble a little bit. I'm not sure if there's any sizable loss there. That means you can now beat this run. Potentially trying to hit the crocodile there to make it swim away. That looks like a time loss. The bump into the lever. If you combine that with the stumble on the gorilla, potentially a second can be shaved off this run. And potentially some swimming optimizations, but I doubt it. Curious to see the method of which he chooses to eliminate Pierre. Will be ignoring the centaurs. Magnums. Switches to the shotgun when he gets close. Nice. Maximizes the damage there. Really good run. Just almost no time losses. Maybe like half a second potentially, but that is insane. Really good. What's the time on that? 6:24. Yeah, that's going to be a difficult one to beat for sure. Let's head over to 2m2 now. See the diving area. Another glitchless run. This is a shortcut immediately used. If you can land basically where the lever is immediately, you do not have to climb the ladder and pull the lever to disable the fan. But you have to be quick enough that Lara locks on to the lever before the fan starts pulling you in. Really nice jump. Just completely avoided all the enemies. Secret to getting that jump is to not press the grab button. If you press the grab button there, Lara will not actually grab on for some reason. We have the world's longest ladder. Finally at the top, that ladder has to be some kind of joke, some inside joke between the developers of Tomb Raider 2. Wow, I've never seen that optimization before. That is so quick. Typically you slide down and you use a fake grab so you don't have to hang onto the ledge and drop down. But that is just so much quicker than any other previous shortcut that used to be used. And we are back to the world's longest ladder. Alright, let's see if it uses the optimization again. I imagine so. Yeah, does it on the other side this time though, not on the left side, but goes to the right. That is so quick. That must save a good few seconds. And I wonder if that's possible on the classic controls. I'm not sure about that. I don't see why not. It just requires to land on the side. Extremely fine. Flamethrower guy. That was close. He almost fired there. Using the oozes, they will have been obtained from No, it wouldn't have been. You lose them. You lose them on the offshore rig. Okay, nice. Just progressing as normal now. I mean, this guy he makes Tomb Raider look so easy. It's basically effortless. You really have to admire the amount of dedication and time that's probably went into these runs. Hardly taking any damage there. You got really lucky that none of them bites were registering. I mean, diving area is one of them levels that it's quite difficult, I think. Does he grab the M16? I wouldn't see any reason to. Yeah, just leaves the M16. Takes this opportunity to pick off some enemies. Why not? No secrets obtained. This is obviously a glitchless, secretless run. Just trying to complete the level as fast as possible. Doesn't use the dive there. I wonder if there's a reason. I'd have thought the dive would have been quicker. The divers. Yeah. Uses a shortcut there. That skips so much of the level. And that is actually possible on classic controls as well. Again, it just requires a lot more precision. But it skips so much of the level. Nice. Being as quick as possible. The water obviously is slowing you down. Try and stay out of that as much as you can. Nice. 6 minutes 34. Again, super impressive run. I don't think there's any optimization that can be done on that. I'd be surprised if that gets beat anytime soon. Really impressive. Alright, let's see the best level in Tomb Raider 3, Coastal Village. This one is glitched, so I'm curious to see just how insane this run is. Brings out the flare. Is that for some kind of bug? No, okay. Doing that will cancel the fall animation. If you chuck the flare just as you fall, Lara won't stumble. Weird to chuck the flare there, though. I'm not sure what the purpose of that was. Just ignores him. What on earth is that? I've not seen that before. That is crazy. I've seen this. If you save and reload, the spikes aren't there when you reload. It's a nice little trick. So it saves you from having to pick up all the gems. Just sprinting past everybody. What's this? That's the end. Is that it? Is that really the end of it? 1 minute 20? One minute 20. Absolutely crazy. So if you thought Tomb Raider was hard and long, just copy exactly what this Timmy Ahmed does, and then you'll see Tomb Raider isn't hard or long at all. This guy makes it look like an absolute walk in the park. I mean, that is just so impressive. It's absolutely insane.